Let's get started!
Hey Miss Mindlayer, check this out.
Ugh, are you serious right now?
Of course I'm serious. Let's begin. So there's a scene in chapter 365. Bunny Gal's right arm is bitten off, leaving her with one remaining fully functional limb. Naturally, a sizable portion of the fan base got weirded out because she already lost limbs back in the war arc. Soon enough, accusations of the creator having a fetish for amputation start flying left, right and center. Now while I think the amputation is pretty gross by itself, the creator clearly just intended it to result in a rampage to showcase how badass Bunny Gal is. Just notice the subsequent panels after the arm got bitten off. Fanservice shots all disappeared, in favor of more scenes that highlight Bunny Gal's savagery more than anything else. The way she's drawn also instantly changed to further emphasize action and speed. This is the exact same thing as back in the war arc. Once Bunny Gal's arm got twisted, all fanservice shots, except one, immediately disappeared in favor of panels depicting full-blown action shots. And this continued all the way until she got rescued by Compensator. Now, judging by these two similar events, it's clear that Bunny Gal losing limbs is just meant to make her look extra badass and nothing more. Now you might be wondering, why does she need to lose limbs just to show she's extra badass? Well actually, the first time a limb got torn off, it's just because Bunny Gal is fighting off powerful enemies. But even then she's not held back and continued her rampage, and people found her amazing. So he wrote her losing a limb and rampaging again the second time. And people found her even more amazing. Yeah, some people got squicked out, but in the end, the vast majority of the fandom still found this scene to be an incredibly badass moment for Bunny Gal, and that's all that matters. So about the amputation and mutilation fetish, the creator clearly doesn't have one, and here are some proofs. Proof number 1. The mutilation scenes are not given focus. They are just either on small panels or a small part of a big panel. They are not even detailed at all. Proof number 2. Bunny Gal being an amputee is not given any scenes in between wars. And lastly, the missing limbs are not highlighted, and no one even treated Bunny Gal as someone who's missing limbs in the first place. Looking at it as a whole, it's kinda interesting how this guy also lost an arm. This guy burnt his skin off, while these other guys are having all sorts of grotesque mutations, and everyone just shrugged it off as the creator wanting to write a horror manga. But when it's Bunny Gal's turn to get damaged, the creator is instantly accused of having a fetish of some kind. This overreaction is likely caused by the fact that Bunny Gal is one of the last remaining adult female characters in the manga, and people are scared of losing her. And with the creator's horrible track record when it comes to adult female characters, it's understandable that people are worried about her. Now what if we look at it like this? What if the creator has a fetish for horrendous things happening to adult female characters instead? I mean it's kinda sorta obvious, right? It's been pretty much consistent that if there's an adult female character in MHA, 9 times out of 10 something really bad will happen to her, while her male buddies will just continue on relatively safely up to the final parts of the manga. Now while horrible things happening to adult female characters is definitely something to talk about, I'm certain this is not a fetish the creator has. I mean why is Miss Mindlayer literally the ugliest female character in the manga, the first in line? You don't start your fetishes with literally the ugliest female character in the manga, you start with the prettiest one. Overall, the creator doesn't have any sort of disgusting fetish. What he has is just a massive issue with his female characters in general. But that's a topic for another time. Well, that's it. What do you think of the video, Miss Mindlayer?
So weird.
I know, right? Now off to continue some bigger projects. Oh, and by the way, Miss Mindlayer, in case you didn't get to read the bottom part of the script, I just called you ugly in the video.
Ugh.
Miss Mindlayer, I've called you ugly multiple times before and no one's ever counted me on it. Face it, you're just ugly.